Everyone, it's Tina Lovell with Scrapbooking with Tina. Today's project is another part of a group collaboration with the Creative Video Design team. For my project, I decided to make a really fun thank you card using the Tags and Tabs thin cuts along with the Palm Paradise stamp bundle. I'm also going to be using some of our Tri-Blend markers to create a bright and pretty parrot. So the first thing I'm going to do is to color the parrot, and I'm going to be using several different markers today because you know parrots have a lot of colors, but don't worry, I will list all the colors in the video description below. I'm going to start with our red color and just go around the top of his head, his neck, and his body. Here it is. Now, I decided I wanted to get a little variation in the color, so I am coloring his chest with a colorless blender, which removes some of the color and gives some dimension there by making that red a little bit lighter. Now I'm going to go on and I'm going to color his wings with our blue marker, and I'm going to use all three shades starting with the lightest tone. I'm then moving on to the mid-tone, and I'm ending with our darkest color. So fun having three colors in one marker. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the green. I'm starting with the light tone, ending with the dark tone, and then the way I'm going to blend these together, because it's really just one long feather I'm adding three shades to, is to go back over it with the light tip in small circular motions where the colors meet, and that will blend it together nicely. Now I'm going to go ahead and color the last feathers, and I'm going to use our yellow marker and then all three shades of our orange marker. Again, doing the same technique. This time, to blend those vastly different colors together, I will use the light tip of the orange to blend all three layers of the orange together, and then I will use the bright yellow to blend where that orange and the yellow meet. Now I'm just adding a little color to his toes, to his beak, and voila, here he is, all colored and pretty. Isn't that fun? Oh, I really love this stamp set. All right, now we're going to start building our card. Oops, I lied. We're actually going to work on cutting out the thin cuts. This set comes with a lot of thin cuts, so I'm going to cut out leaves, and here we are. I already cut them out, and they're ready to be stamped. And I'm going to use the black Memento, or you could use the Close to My Heart Intense Black ink to stamp your image. The reason you want to use one of these ink pads is so that the image does not bleed when you color it with alcohol-based markers. I'm sure some of you have experienced that before when you've stamped and then you try to color or watercolor and you get a smearing. It's because of the ink you started with. So Memento Black or Intense Black won't smear. Ta-da! Here the leaves are. I already went ahead and colored them. I know coloring isn't always the most fun thing to watch on a video, so they're ready to go. And then these are the two tags I cut along with one of the tabs. I'm going to use that tab for my sentiment, and I'm going to use the thank you that comes right on the Palm Paradise bundle. I'm going to stamp thanks onto that little tab, and I'm going to use it on the bottom of my card, not as a tab at all, but just as the place that my sentiment sits. So here I am. I'm going to assemble the card now, and I'm using our Stitch Together paper collection. Now, if you're familiar at all with Close to My Heart papers, you know they're double-sided and you get a wide variety of patterns and colors in one collection. So I showed you both sides so you could see how vastly different they were. So I've got everything layered down onto my card, glued down, and now I'm going to start building the focal point of the card. And the tags are going to be the foundation that is going to hold the focal point image, which is the parrot and the leaves. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little adhesive and layer them together how I like. And then I want to add dimension, so I'm going to add foam tape to the back and pop those right up onto the front of the card just to give more dimension. Later on you're going to see I'm going to do the same thing with the parrot. I'm going to add foam tape to him and pop him up as a second layer on top of the tag. Now I'm just kind of playing around, figuring out where I want the leaves to go, puzzling them around, and now I'm adding them with adhesive to the card. That's the fun part when you have a card like this with lots of pieces. You can just move them all around till you find what you really, really like. I did decide I wanted to add a couple little leaves in there too. I had already cut them and colored them, so I decided why not stick them in. So look at that. That is the focal point of the card, and the tags are holding them up. Now I need to add my sentiment using that tab, and I decided to put it in the lower corner of the card. And then I'm going to add a ribbon right to the top of my tag. Now this ribbon is black and gold, and I chose it because you can tie the black in with the black ink we used, and then now I want to tie the gold color in by adding my embellishments using stickles. I chose to use stickles simply because I thought it would be fun to remind you that even if you don't have an embellishment in the color you want or need, if you do have stickles, which come in a variety of colors, you can add those right to your card and add shine and color to coordinate it just from the bottle. So here we are. This is the finished card using the tags as the foundation. Now let me show you one more quick project I made using the tags in a much more traditional way. Father's Day is right around the corner, so I pulled out this new special stamp set that Close to My Heart is offering called Legendary Father to make a tag for a little gift box. I used the Aurora paper collection, and I cut this box from the Close to My Heart Artiste Cricut cartridge. Isn't it cute? I'm going to fill it with treats for my hubby. It went together so fast. I cut 2 tags, one in white and one in peacock, layered them, stamped my image, that cute fedora, and stamped, it says the man, the myth, the legend, happy Father's Day. The tags made both come together so quickly. So be sure and check out Jayma's video. She is next in the hop, and I have her video linked below. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my upcoming projects or the design team hops. I hope you enjoyed this one, and have a great day, you guys.